Today I'm presenting a 20-plus-year-old model, Kawai CP205. This is really a different keyboard. Stick around. Hi, Ted Barsley with Alamo Piano Galleries. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them. We like to interact with you. And also, if you get a chance, shop our website and our internet store at alamopianogalleries.com. You can find out a lot of information about the product listed here on the channel. And as I mentioned, this is going to be a little bit different because this is, I think, a 20-plus-year-old model. It is a Kawai Grand Piano, and it is in a Grand Piano case. And yes, it is digital. But it does have a spruce soundboard that they put all the speakers in. There's 9 speakers in here, and it also has a 200-watt sound system. So this thing can play a lot louder than a grand piano of its same size. It has a lot of power. It's got a huge woofer in it, and we had to wire it different for the demo, but I'm telling you, in a live format, this thing is a boom box and a half. And it also has the ability to plug in a microphone and get some effects on it and sing through it. And this is, I believe this model was updated in 2005 or 7. It's hard time finding exact dates on some of the digital product. However, this is a fascinating thing, and I just want to read through the list here, what it has. It has, as I demoed here, a built-in CDR drive. And yes, it burns discs. So when you put a bunch of songs together, you can burn them right onto a compact disc. You can also just use this as your home sound system and play regular audio CDs through it. The piano sounds come from the Harmonic Imaging that Kawai has developed. And it also has the Pro wooden key action. It's the longer key with the simulated grand feel action. It has over 900 sounds, 220 styles, and there's a lot of variations. However, showing its age, it's 128 note polyphony. The next step up after this, I believe, was 192 at the time. This was top of the line, 128. Since then, we've come a long way. Roland has unlimited polyphony on their acoustic piano sounds, and most others come with 256 polyphony. So it's kind of interesting. And there's also has with it 5 hours of piano music. And it has a feature called Concert Magic that allows you to produce and put songs together, swap out instruments, and give different feels for it. It also has USB and video out. It has a 16-track recorder. You can easily just turn it on and record. You can also turn it on, record, and be burning a disc as you are playing. And you can also do advanced up to 16-track recording studios on it. As I mentioned, it's got 9 speakers and 200 watts of sound power. It came originally in polished ebony and also what they call Snow White polished finish. So the Snow White, of course, is absolutely white. They still make that in their grand pianos, and they still make the polished ebony. Those are the 2 finishes. And it sits inside a 5'3" grand piano cabinet. And with that, let's have a listen.
I think the sounds in here are great. They still stand up to today. It's 20 plus years. And let me ask you this. What are the new keyboard sounds that have been generated in the last 20 to 25 years that are on recordings? What is the newest sound that you've heard? Back in the 70s, the first time I heard a clavinet, I was kind of freaked out. And then the first time I heard like a Fender Rhodes with a phase shifter or a chorus, there hasn't been any really new invention of sounds. There's been great invention of sound put together and sound production and sound. I mean, all the artists now and the DJs, the way that they use sound as a means to an end instead of the end is a lot different from how the recording process has changed. Most artists now think, what's finished that I can take and make better? That's an interesting thought. Would they find this instrument antiquated today? I don't think so. The sounds are great, as you've heard, and I did mention that there's over 900 sounds. But what I didn't do was go into every page of all. I just hit the front page of each one. So like on here where it says piano, I just hit the front page of piano, and I think there's 4 of them, and I only went through the first page. Did the same thing on this actually has separate drawbar button and an organ button. When you hit organs on here, as you can tell in my demo, when you hit organs, it goes straight to the pipe organs. The other ones are all drawbars. And the left pedal works as for controlling the Leslie pedal, so you can speed it up, stop it, and slow it down, all with the left pedal. And that's only on the drawbar feature. Some of these other sounds are in here are really fascinating. The guitar sounds are really great sounds. They have acoustic, they have nylon, they have 12-string, 6-string. But what's also cool is they have these pick patterns. So like you could hold down a chord and it'll hit like a bass note and strum it, and then another note and strum it. So there's all different kind of things you can do. And I had a friend of mine use something very similar to that and actually put together a country song what it sounded like. The sound was so great, so clean, and so pure. It sounded like the perfect recording. The guitars were so good. Every guitar player that heard his recording said, man, who's playing that guitar? He said, I am. Of course, they never asked him what instrument he was playing. He was playing it on a piano, or a digital piano. And with that, if you have any questions or comments, and the other thing I saved the best for the last on this. This is a true grand piano. It's built in a grand piano case. It's 5'3". It still has the luxurious brand new look of fascinating instrument in your home. This thing is selling for right around $3,000. You can find them not just here at Alamo Piano Galleries, but that I hope you choose us first, but they're also available. You can find them sometimes on Reverb, and you'll find them on Craigslist and stuff like that, and there may be some conditions applied. If you can find yourself a local dealer
that actually has one, go in and play it, and then you can find out what kind of services you can get along with your purchase. And you know, here from Alamo Music Center, we always deliver whatever we sell. If we can't deliver it to you or figure out how to get it to you, well, then it's probably best that we don't sell it to you. And if you have something that you're looking for, give us a call. Have any questions or comments on this video or on this particular keyboard, let us know. Until then, I will be Ted Barsalou at Alamo Piano Galleries, and I thank you so much for looking back at this wonderful vintage 20-plus-year-old digital piano in a beautiful case. It still holds up today.